Hey everyone. Just wanted to take a moment to do a hot take based on some YouTube comments I got about the Bombshell video. Um, we got people from outside the United States blasting me for not knowing the that Bombshell was about the Roger Ailes scandal. So we got people checking in from Australia, Finland, Norway, and I think Denmark. Yeah. That Norwegian guy. Jesus, I am Norwegian, and I understand the second I saw Theron what this was about. That's my Norwegian accent. This is about the Fox News scandal, and the CEO, Roger Ailes, was outed for being a sexual predator. Theron is playing Megyn Kelly. Yeah, I guess. The thing is, Fox News, foreigners, has had lots of scandals, in case you don't know it. The Roger Ailes scandal is just the most recent one. And contrary to popular belief, history started prior to the Trump presidency. The biggest scandal probably coming out of Fox was not Roger Ailes. It was Bill O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly was the face of Fox News. He was world famous, and to make things more hypocritical about his sexual thing, he put out book after book about morality and ethics and preaching to people. And he actually settled and got kicked off of Fox News. I think he settled twice in two different incidences. So Roger, on the other hand, denied all the allegations, and he died and I don't think he ever settled. So there's a big difference between the owner and the face. Bill O'Reilly was a much bigger exposure. The other Fox scandal, and there's been many little scandals over the years, but probably the Fox scandal, if you want to call it scandal, is the run-up to the Iraq War. Now, maybe you foreigners don't know this, but during the run-up to the Iraq War, all the media outlets in the United States, especially Fox News, gave a platform to all the lies that led us to the Iraq War and the mess we're still currently in. Hundreds of thousands of people died, which is far worse than anything that happened with Roger Ailes. And what you have to understand about Roger Ailes is he's an incredibly rich guy. That doesn't mean what happened allegedly didn't happen, but it does mean that at his level, there are lots of people out to get him. So it could be a payday, it could be the truth, it could be a combination of the two. We don't know. At this time, I believe they're nothing but allegations. And since Roger's dead, who cares? Why did they make this movie then? Well, it's very simple. They made it for you, dummy. Because you like to have your opinions validated just like everyone else. So you want to go into the movie theater and see a movie about Fox News and see how terrible everybody there is. And everybody in Hollywood wants to give you that feeling. Because they all hate Fox News too. Now, this isn't a defense of Fox News. I don't particularly like Fox News. I wouldn't call myself a Fox News watcher, obviously. And I don't obsess over Fox News like some of you do. And I think most of you are on the left side of politics if you're obsessing over the Roger Ailes scandal like it was the end of the world. It wasn't. It's very possible that some of the women that accused him only accused him because of a payday, or they tolerated his flirtatiousness to a degree, but then said, years later, I'm going to fuck that guy because that motherfucker, he's going to give me some money. So it's all about money in my world. I don't know about you. I think people are very cynical. And when it comes to millions of dollars, people are very tempted. The women who went after Bill O'Reilly got millions of dollars. $32 million does a lot to assuage any previous indiscretion. I mean, you could live the rest of your life on $32 million. Who couldn't? So it's very tempting. It's very tempting to do that, regardless of what happened. I think probably the truth lies somewhere in the middle, and I'm sure something happened, whether or not it was exaggerated. My point is, Roger Ailes didn't run a sweatshop full of starving women who he kicked out onto the street to starve to death if they didn't have sex with him. These people are all millionaires. So it's a little different. It's a little different. But that all being said, it still doesn't fucking matter. Dummies, it's a movie. And movies can interpret real life however they want. And I guarantee you one thing. The movie's not the truth. The movies are never the truth. They're Hollywood truth, but they're not truth. Even things that this is based on gets twisted because it's like whisper down the lane. The more you retell it, the more certain things get magnified and other things get put into the background. So you don't know that scene in the elevator, and I said this in my review, it lacks context. That scene could be about Roger. It could be about those three women looking at each other like, yeah, we all had sex with Roger and this sucks. Or it could be three women in a very competitive news business looking at each other and going, I'm going to take your job, bitch. That scene could take place before Roger's alleged infidelity. It could take place years after. It could take place while they're having encounters with him. It could take place right after he just blasted them or said something sexist. It could take place years after. You don't know because the scene lacks context. And because the teaser and the movie is not real life, you have no idea how it's going to be interpreted in the movie. It could be all completely exaggerated for dramatic effect. Look, if you look at a movie like The Revenant, great movie, Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hardy, see it if you haven't. It's based on a real life story, but they changed the story. Okay? Leo's character really didn't have a son in the real life events. Okay? He chased down Tom Hardy, the Leo character, in real life, didn't kill him. Chased him down because the guy stole his gun, which to me would have been a more effective narrative, but Hollywood likes to dramatize things. So this scene in the elevator, number one, maybe never took place. Number two, is over-dramatized for effect. And number three, the whole movie is crammed into a 3-act structure. It's not real life. So it's not about what actually happened with Roger. It's about a movie and whether or not it looks any good. And that teaser trailer lacks context. As you do, foreigners who lecture me about America. It needs context. It would have been more effective if they showed the Fox News logo first. Then it would have been effective because then it would have been like, ooh, this is Fox News. The revelation that it was Fox News, not a revelation. It wasn't a revelation to you. You already knew what it was. So, in my view, that teaser is still a failure. I'm not teased. I'm not interested. And hey, I don't need to see another Hollywood movie preaching about how they hate conservatives. Okay? It's just boring and it's the same old stuff. My prediction is that movie makes the women look bad too. And the subtext will be, well, if these people just weren't conservative, their lives would have been much better. That's probably going to be the subtext. But you'll go see it and your views will be validated. Although they're not really your views. They're the views of the news you watch and the people who tell you how to think, as opposed to independent thinkers who actually look at something for what it is and not conflate it with their politics. So in conclusion, fuck you, YouTube commenter haters. And thank you to the people who were kind and polite. I prefer kind and polite people to comment on my videos. I believe if you don't have something nice to say, why say it? Don't you have anything better to do? I guess you're just watching Fox News.